10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, chit.
Yo.
What's going on, man? It's y'all boy Swole the Poet in the building, man. Who I got with me today?
It's Garth Chocolate in here, man.
Yeah, man. We here for episode 65, Playworld Radio. It's just me and Garth rocking out tonight, man. You know, it's okay, man. Juice out there with this lady, man, named Vegas, doing it big on the strip, man. Eating good, living good,
Yeah.
looking good. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got Leah. I don't know what she doing. She probably out here ripping some runway. You know, you got Dage somewhere in her sense. Don't let that go over your head. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere probably trying to, get somebody in order with some knowledge. You feel me? And then, you got Ziggy. He in the booth right now. He locked in.
Yeah.
But you going to see most of the family back on Tuesday. But it's okay. We here. We going to rock out, man. How was your weekend, brother? I know you just got back in town, right?
Yeah, I was, when I get back? Last week, but I was working this week. I'm back to working and on sets and stuff like that.
So, let's talk a little bit about that, man. How's that going?
It was good. I can't really say too much about it, but
yeah, y'all on the undercover shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. Good to be back in the element, in that mode. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the rest of the year has for me.
Look, man, we here to vibe today. Look, we got the game on. We gonna catch us up in the news, but we gonna stay in the loop right now, all right? And I'm gonna start y'all off up top. In recent hip hop news, Yo Gotti big brother, Big Juke was murdered at a repast.
Wow.
For a family friend.
Wow.
Speculators and bloggers allegedly claim that it has to do with tied to Dolph's murder.
Okay.
Some sources have said that they believe he put money on Dolph's head while he was here, etc.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's real intense.
That's deep.
It's real tough times, man, and that shit does get deep, man.
At a repass?
At a repass, bro. It's tough, bro. It is, but one thing I could tell people is like, no one deserves to die, but in this world, you really do reap what you sow.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are a certain person and a public figure in a sense, and karma.
Yeah, it was done in the dark. We're coming to the light.
Like if that is not saying anybody did anything or whatever, that shit that's going on in Memphis. I don't know nothing about that, but from what they saying he really wasn't that. He wasn't a good person either.
Oh, okay.
So, it's a lot of people actually. Like if you look on social media, really like happy and like in his comments talking about some rest in piss or long live Dolph, which I think is actually crazy because like I think this is where fans kind of get like out of line. Because it's like, bro, like you can have like your favorite, bro, but you don't know none of these niggas.
Yeah, you don't know him at all. That's
and
crazy.
To even speak like that is just bringing negative light upon to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not niggas' place to be like.
And their families too. So it's
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that's very weird. Like it's okay to have your opinion. You feel how you feel, but everything doesn't need to be broadcasted, especially not something like that. Like I always like. I'm a fan of Gotti and Dolph. You know what I'm saying? And I always was one of the ones like, damn, bro. Like, I wish these niggas could do some shit together.
Pass
like,
it out, yeah.
And it's unfortunate because I believe their city and community would have been better for it if they were ever able to do that. And, it's kind of hard to like now, after so many casualties, just expect somebody to truce or put the white flag up and take the high road. It's too many deaths behind it, and I don't know if niggas ever let it go until there's nothing left. And that's the sad part. Niggas would rather have everybody start all the way over than find a common ground to reconcile
and change
on.
some, yeah.
But on the same token, I'm a firm believer, like, you can't really tell somebody how to grieve.
This is true.
You know, and yeah, that's why I just try to tell people, man, don't even turn that corner, because it's a dark, man, and no matter how far you think you've overcame, you know, certain things you can't overcome, and a lot of people never forget.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to live with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the only more successful you get, it could just make them become more
envious
and want to hurt you more.
Yeah,
they might have left you alone if they saw you was failing like them.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, you succeeding,
and they ain't like that.
You hold on, you caused harm to me, or you took something from me, or
Mm-hmm.
you know, even if you didn't, it'd be like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really unfortunate. Hold on, let me see. It was some other shit that I wanted to talk about. Well, you know, too, in recent news, there's been a lot of legendary coaches taking a step down.
Time to take that walk to retirement.
Man, that boy Nick Saban, end of a dynasty. Bill Belichick, unfortunately, he couldn't leave on a high horse. You know, Patriots kind of really been asked the last 2 years. So whether he stepped down or not, that was probably
like, it's about time.
Yeah, I think that was a mutual understanding. But and now the Patriots, I think they have their first African American coach. So
yeah, they do, out of Virginia, I think, right?
Yeah,
7-5.
That's tough. That's really good, actually. Oh shit! In another post, it says that a blogger claims that they almost killed Yo Gotti's mom as well. Apparently, she was in the car moments before his brother got shot.
That's insane.
It's very much insane. Police have also released footage of the photos they believe to have been the vehicle suspected in the shooting in Virginia. So we'll see how far that is. Krishan Rock has a new show coming out, I believe. It says 10 guys will be competing for Krishan Rock.
Wow. Have you seen those 20v1 things?
Yeah. They be hilarious, yo.
Yeah.
The joke with Boosie is funny as fuck.
Bro, he's a character. Did you see the one with Charleston White too?
Oh man, now that one was top. That one was top 5. Like, that nigga Charleston is crazy. He reacted exactly how I thought he would react. Yeah. I don't know why everybody was surprised. I guess they think this nigga is
like for the cameras, for the
facade, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga be playing, like, he be trolling, but like, he's a old country nigga. Like, he really be meaning that shit.
Yeah, that was hilarious. But yeah, she does know how to get money in that reality space.
Mm-hmm. Bronny James minutes tend to pick up as he's played 25 minutes against Colorado on a loss for USC. But that's good, though. It's not really about points and all that for him at this point. It's just getting back out there doing what he loves.
Yeah, like he just didn't have heart surgery over the summer.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you see, what do you think about Kai Cenat's recent reaction to Lil Nas X?
His video?
Mm-hmm.
What did he say about it? That
basically he was like, the nigga Lil Nas X is this. He bull in New York terms. He said, "Yo, Lil Nas X, yo, eat my dick, nigga."
Oh, okay. Because I feel like he's making fun of Christianity and all the So I kind of agree with it, because you shouldn't make a mockery of like people's beliefs.
Yeah, and you know, and we kind of touched on it a little bit, where it's kind of like, in a sense, like, members of the LGBT community, although they do have their own adversities, they do sometimes get the benefit of being under their own umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only funny and laughable because it's Lil Nas X, you know what I'm saying? But anybody else, like, you know, so it's like, it's a double-edged sword.
True.
But you know, he's the master troller, and I just feel like all that does is just gonna fuel him up more, and he's just gonna come out and just get more success from it.
He's just looking at it as his clicks. Like, it's with entertainment, it's kind of like how could I say it? It's like a crazy way to look at promotion in a way.
Yeah.
Where you take like that big of a risk in that subject matter, and he seems to not care about it at all, and that's kind of insensitive in a way.
All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, because they talking negative, positive, but at least the song getting plays.
Because I'm like, literally, the more y'all fuel him, the more he just turns it into propaganda.
And he literally can drop one song a year and be all right.
Bro, literally. He'll probably be paid off that song for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you see Mos Def's recent take on Drake?
Yeah, said he not hip hop, he more pop.
Do you feel like that's facts or you feel like that's hate?
Because he was saying that you could hear Drake in an H&M or something like that.
Yeah, or like an elevator. He said something like that.
I feel like that's more hate because I guess hip hop is more mainstream now. Mm-hmm. And I guess I don't know how to word it, but I don't know. Because it's more mainstream, so obviously it's the top. Well, it was the top genre, so people wanted to hear it in the masses. So I feel like he's hip hop, right? What would you say?
Nah, Drake's definitely hip hop, bro. Like Drake, I mean, Drake is an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he fits under
in all
genres, but traditionally, and like, you know what I'm saying, to the core, I would say he's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And he just expanded it and brought a new like flavor to. He brought like he's like hip hop and R&B. Like, you know, like he's literally hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, he's an artist.
You know what I'm saying? Because he brought the singing to the hip hop, but can literally rap with the best of them. So who would I be to discredit him as a hip hop artist? And he has hip hop bangers as well as he has pop bangers.
He does.
Latin bangers, or however you want to spin it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of how he was trying to pick. I guess his version of hip hop, he's not hip hop. Like
like now, if you want to say he's not an MC, okay, I could respect that.
Yeah, that's arguable.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want to think about like now, if we're talking about pure rapping, do I necessarily think Drake's better than Mos Def? No, like on a pure, just like rap not song. Making a song, just pure rap, lyrical, putting shit together. No, but as far as being an artist and putting out body of work, Drake clears Mos Def. You know what I'm saying? Now Mos Def is an icon and you know, a well-respected MC, and I respect his work and I appreciate and I listen to Mos Def. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's always that gap between the new like era and the old, and the old, and it's like Drake's on the back end of the old era, the new. You know, he's on the back end of the new. He's damn near old to these new niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he's still young to the old people.
Still relevant. Yeah. And what he did is Drake has stood the test of time, which I feel like where a lot of artists get envied. They don't know how to transition and progress and move with. Whether it be the digital era or the marketing era of music, like how to utilize the internet, how to engage with their fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't. And it's so crazy that this topic is what we're talking about, because what I was filming this week, I really can't talk about it. But I met some like pretty big people in the hip hop industry. Yeah. And that's exactly what they were talking about. They was talking about people, well, older artists don't really know how to engage with their fans and bring on younger fans. Yeah. So the person that was there has a 30-year career, and they just figured it out in a way, and they're well respected. So I feel like Drake got it. Mos Def doesn't really have that.
And I don't know if he cares to.
He doesn't.
You know
I feel like
he
doesn't.
He's like one of them artists. Like I don't think that's necessarily his niche or what he was trying to get at, but he doesn't though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's for him is more so who gets it, who don't. You know what I'm saying? Real respect, real.
Yeah. With that.
Yeah, that like it's just real, bro. Like you gotta have some type of persona, whether you're doing interviews that all the younger generations watch, or you on coming on podcasts, you go live on Instagram. Like it's not necessarily hard, but it's probably different.
It's definitely different.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're talking about artists on the back end of maybe 35 and shit like that, and it's like that's not what they grew up on.
Yeah, because they was actually in the streets selling mixtapes out the cars and all that.
Yeah, it's tough, but it can be done. It's about a want to. But yeah, man, I thought that was an interesting comment on that aspect. People in the comments said Drake is 100% hip hop. He just learned how to mesh sounds. I can respect that. I agree for sure. 100%. Let me see what Lil Durk said.
Did you hear 21's album?
Fire.
Crazy. Way to start off the year.
That nigga don't miss. Hold on. 21 might be one of the ones, bro.
I like how he evolved too.
Might be.
I like how he evolved too.
Bro. And he's definitely exceeded my expectations by 1,000. Like I always thought he was like dope, but I didn't know like he would be this crazy and be this consistent. You know, and he's proven he can do it with the features, without the features. However you want it to come. Like you put 21 is that Parsley effect. You know what I'm saying? You drop 21 on the track, bro.
You know it's gonna be something.
He coming with that shit, bro. He's mastered it out, that sound, bro. And I gotta tip my hat off to him. You know what I'm saying? Like that was I fuck with that project.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm glad I needed some new music too.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? What's your favorite song on that joint?
The second one. The one that has the like the classical and then the change to the that's my one right there. What about you?
I gotta go to it real quick. I still don't remember the names yet.
What's that called? So I can say what it is.
So you talking about All of Me?
No.
That's the second joint.
Well, the third one. The
Red Rum.
Yeah. That's the one.
Red Rum. You know, Youngboy had a Red Rum song first though.
Oh, for real? I don't really listen to Youngboy like that, so I don't.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I just need to show my boy some love.
Shout out to Youngboy.
You know, he off a little bit right now in the media. He's tweaking out, but I like.
Yeah, he got some songs, bro.
I like the joint with Brent. You know, I'm gonna fuck with my hometown.
Yeah,
fuck with the joint with Brent. I like Pop Your Shit.
With Thug.
I also like Just Like Me with Burna. Prove It with Summer. I don't know, bro. I like a lot of shit,
bro.
Like,
I feel like this album has no skips, to be honest.
Yeah, bro. Like I like a lot of that shit, man. Even that Mariah the Scientist feature, man. Like he did it really. Like this is really a well-rounded, like.
And the Doja feature.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
He got Doja on here.
Yeah.
Brent, Summer, Mariah, and he didn't really get too crazy though. I mean, he got the joint with Travis is cool. You know, Metro Boomin, Burna, and Thug. That's it. Like, this is really a well-rounded project.
Yeah, and it was one of those projects where you didn't really need to listen to it a couple times to be like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, it had like, that one hit effect. Like you turned that joint on, you like,
yeah, I'm locked in.
Yeah. I'm fucking with this.
Definitely.
Yeah, American Dream 21 on the album of the year. So it's only the first one, but
it might
he set the tone. He set it off. Jada Pink
set the tone very high indeed.
Little Durk says hip hop is not in a hard place. I'm speaking for the trenches. I'm going number one. I don't know really what I take from that. I guess more so than just fuck all the bullshit. Like he not playing.
He's saying that they not at a downfall or something like that.
I respect it. I love the self confidence. You know. Yeah. You know. That's pretty much it as far as all the staying in the loop I really want to get into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find this.
That's still crazy though. We're at a repass.
Yeah. I'm trying to find this one screenshot. I think is this it? Nah. Let me go back.
Pescatarian, buddy.
Hey, the boo, the pip, the Gucci shoes.
Gucci suits.
Right now, football update: the Detroit Lions are up 14-3 against the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford comes back to Detroit. We're gonna see what it's gonna do, man.
I want them to win. Shout out to all my family in Detroit. I want them to win.
Yeah.
Sidebar today. Whoever keeps breaking into my car, bro, I'm coming to find you, bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, yeah. Third time.
They didn't break the windows though?
They broke the window.
This is the third time your window got broke?
Third time. Second in 2 weeks. I mean in 1 week. 2 weeks. So
at your complex?
When I came back, my window was broken on the driver's side. Fixed it 2 days ago. Officer calling me like, I'm here to talk about your window getting busted. I'm like, oh, from last week? Police report? He like, no, it just happened again. I'm like, huh? Went out there.
Bro,
they hit 7 cars that night. 7 cars.
That's wicked. They can't be the same people because they should know.
And I still had the fingerprint dust on the driver's side, so they hit I guess they either didn't see it or they didn't care to look. But I'm gonna get a dash cam and figure all that out.
So what do you have to pay? $250 each time?
Yes, because it's not covered in my insurance.
That's the fucking scam I hate. Bro, I swear I thought insurance was covering my window when it got busted, bro. Them niggas be like, you're going to have to pay for that itself. Like, but it's probably some young niggas, bro, that just keep doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to get a dash cam or something. Or I'm going to sleep in my car and figure it out myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I wanted to talk about, like, you know, the current, like, realms of inflation and all that shit right now. I seen this little tweet probably about a month ago.
Okay.
It said at Navy Federal, the article says you can make $150K a year as a black person and get denied a mortgage compared to a white person making $62K getting approved. Yeah. This came about because a black applicant said he felt racial discrimination versus the basis of his denial, but he couldn't prove it. And he did they did one of those things where they got one of their like white friends or something to kind of like come and represent it and got a different offer, and that's kind of how they were able to
figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
Sickening. But that's the world we in right now, bro. Like, and
it's like I feel like that's coming to an end, honestly. Well, I don't know the times table of it, but I feel like that old way is dying out because the way that we're getting populated more, and people are starting to. But I don't know the timetable and when that's gonna happen.
There's this thing I saw about something about like I guess this generation being on like the forever renters movement on type shit where I guess the economy people are not really looking to buy right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still a firm believer in ownership, but it is insanely inflated right now. So it is a tough spot to buy. But I just tell people right now the best thing to do is just, you know, to cross your T's and dot your I's and, you know,
make
just
sure
save. And
yeah.
Because it will drop at some point because they can't just keep building things and not having people to fill them up. Same like with cars. Like, the best time to get a car is probably between now and like March. They can't just keep making cars. Like, they have to come down. Car notes right now, even with a good credit score, you might be looking at a 550 car note on something that's decent.
Decent, yeah.
You know, so everything right now is just crazy. Like, I don't really know what they want us to do, but I always just felt like, yo, bro, we make money. Why the fuck are we in debt? Maybe that was like a childish way of thinking, but I'm like, bro, if we don't just print more paper.
That's it. For real. That is a interesting, yeah. Cause like, why can't you do that?
Like that's actually really crazy.
Like, why can't you do that?
If you're not paying attention to the Rams game, Matt Stafford just hit Puka Nacua on like a 55-yard touchdown. Detroit 14, Rams 10. I don't think too much defense is going to be played in this game.
Mm-mm. Your team's the Ravens?
Hell yeah. You know, we at home chilling. They watching the game with me right now.
Yeah.
You know how that go.
Looking pretty good this year, man.
Hey, man, we got to finish. I don't care how we look. I want us to keep that motherfucker rolling, man.
I'm a nervous Eagles fan, man. Say AJ Brown out for this game. Nervous.
Yo, I wanted to actually speak about, like, as far as, like, you know, the whole notion sometimes when it comes to necessarily like women wanting the protection of men, like men in their life, not just companionship or stuff like that, but like wanting men to be there for them. And I kind of just want to say, like, I feel like not always, not necessarily, like they do until it's like inconvenience. And like, hear me out in a sense. Like, you ever had like a home girl or whatever that you cared about extremely, and you know she keeps just putting herself, let's say, in a stupid situation with somebody she's dating,
shouldn't
or something
be dealing
like that.
with. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he blatantly disrespects her, whether it be verbally, emotionally, physically. And you know, you kind of like, you know, you'll have a talk, and then, you know, you're like, hey, you know, you deserve more. You know, you're better than this. You don't have to put up with that. Cool. Yada, yada, yada. Next thing you know, you might see a post, and like she's right back with him. And it sends you over the top, and you just go off because it's like, yo,
I just told you.
Why are you coming to me with all these problems, crying and shit like that, just to go back to the same person that was making you cry? It don't make sense. But then in the long run, you end up doing too much and become wrong because, you know, you overstepping boundaries. And it's like, bro, I'm literally here to provide and protect. And then sometimes when it comes to protection, they don't necessarily always want it. Like, I wanted to ask, like, what do you think about that? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, perspective. And that's just an example.
Yeah. Let's start. Well, over my years of, I know I'm young, but like over my years of like just, you know, conversation, talking, listening, understanding, I kind of realized that sometimes women come to men just to, you know, let out whatever they're saying, whatever they're feeling.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily want an answer. They just want you to hear them out. And I feel like that is what gets confused in our brain. Yeah. Because whenever there's a problem, what do we want to do? We want to fix it. And I feel like that's the disconnect between the whole situation, really.
Yeah, because I've always been like, excuse me. Like, I've always kind of been like, yo, I'm not the friend that you kind of come to me like. You're going to have to, like, in the beginning of the conversation, you're going to have to let me know you're just trying to vent.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the friend you come to really about with problems, and you're not trying to leave with no solutions. Like, you know. Yeah. I'm very empathetic, but I'm going to also give you, like, the tough love.
What you need to hear, yeah.
I have, like, a zero tolerance for bullshit. So it's like, if we're having this conversation over something that's, like, really, like, stupid, like, no. Yeah. Let's nip that out the bud. Like, let's do it. Now, it's always easier said than done, and it's always easier to advise from the outside. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get that, but I can't just sit there and, like, you know, I say I love you, I care about you, and you're telling me, and I'm like, you know, but some people just want to talk just to be heard. Yeah. Not necessarily for a response. And I think that's also, too, you know, part of boundaries and understanding your friends and your partner. In situations sometimes, like, because maybe they do have it figured out already, but they're just expressing and venting.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to give them the benefit of doubt in that aspect too. But that's something that I find extremely hard and trying to like balance it too, because I just care so much, and it's like, bro,
you just want to help.
Why are you coming to me with this? You know, you know how I'm gonna want to handle it. Like, you know what I'm saying. And that's, we're not saying handling nothing crazy, but
just fix the situation.
Yeah,
make you happy.
That's how I feel. But I be like, do they really be wanting protection for real? Like, or only when you getting mugged and it's, you know, you walking on the block and niggas are just hoo ha.
Yeah,
like, you still deserve protection in all those situations, but. Like, what does protection from a black man look like? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in what realms and in what way? Like, is it through affirmation of words? Is it necessarily through reinforcement physically of imminent threats? Is it a combination of both?
I think it is a combination of it all.
But it's like, when and how do you want them to exemplify those actions?
I feel like that just comes with, you know, the relationship and learning whoever you're talking to.
Yeah.
With that. But yeah, that's cause it's like all the time you be like, I already know what you about to say. I already know what you need to do. You just gotta do it. But then they be like, like, come on, man.
Right. Man, Detroit is cooking right now.
Yeah, they hungry now.
Yeah, Rams can't stop a motherfucking a cold. Detroit looking just like how we did. No, I'm just I ain't gonna lie, the Rams almost beat us though. We ain't won in overtime on like a last second. But they got Matt Stafford on the other side of that ball, and I'm trying to tell you, that boy's a dog, certified Hall of Famer, man.
So you got the Ravens winning the whole thing?
Yeah, but that's biased, and then that's my team. So even if we wasn't favorite, I would feel that way anyway. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But in theory and wishful thinking, like, we have a very strong chance. You know, we should, as long as all the pieces align, you know, niggas show up. But as you can see today, it's not a 7-game series, bro. So if you don't show up and buckle that chin strap up,
it's over.
It's over. Like, no one had the Packers doing that to the Cowboys, and not the way that they did it. They really put belt to ass. Like,
at they home.
I'm your daddy nigga. Like,
at they home.
Yeah, bro. Like, that shit was real.
I did have the Eagles, but I don't know anymore, man. I don't know.
When y'all play tomorrow?
8:15.
AJ Brown hurt though, right?
He is.
Tough.
He's not playing.
Oh, y'all playing the Buccaneers?
Yeah.
Y'all scared of the Bucks? I mean, they've been playing well. Bigger.
I'm not scared at all. I know we're gonna make it past this round. It's just the next round.
No, if AJ come back, bro. Y'all was 11-1 at a point, you know. So
that's what I'm saying. But then we went on a losing streak.
Yeah, but he was on a winning streak. That's how life goes. It's literally the epitome of life, bro. Like, you be winning, and then all of a sudden, one day it's just full of L's, and it just takes that one spark to get back right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and y'all niggas are battle tested. At the end of the day, y'all was just in the Super Bowl last year, so I have to give y'all that respect, just like with Kansas City. Dealing with Pat Mahomes, man, that nigga's gonna compete. He's always gonna be a threat to win the championship, bro, because of how great he is. That man is a dog. So when you have those people, it don't really matter about regular season accolades and success. He's proven. That man has 12 wins, 12 playoff wins already. That's literally like 5 less behind for being number 2. Tom Brady has the most at 36, but
wow.
Yeah, that's like OD. And it's like double that anybody else has. But he already passed like John Elway or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that boy is seasoned, man. And, you know, got a good coach in Andy Reid. He used to coach our boys back in Philly.
Yeah, I seen him yesterday. He had them icicles on his mustache.
Do you agree with them moving the Buffalo game to tomorrow?
Is it weather reasons or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was just about to ask you this question too. So in Detroit,
that's tough.
In Detroit, right? They are in a dome.
Yeah.
Do you feel like these teams, billion-dollar owners, should put domes over the arena to make the playing field even for everybody?
Yeah, why not playing a fucking dome? No, bro. All that snow shit was fun as a child, bro. As an adult, I hate snow, and I wouldn't want to play in this shit either. Like
the rain, like I feel like that messes up the game. I know it's a part of the game, you know, but at the same time, it's like if you come here, you know what I mean?
Or like or they need to all be retractable roofs.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can have the open feature and then it can also close. I don't know why they don't make them like that.
Mm-hmm.
That just makes the most sense. Mm-hmm. Have a retractable roof, bro, for inclement weather. Like
yeah, because I was thinking about it watching the game yesterday. I'm like, Miami, they've been in Miami all season. You come in like 0-degree weather. I get that like it's a part of the game, but at the same time, it's like it's not even at all.
Hey, these niggas get paid millions. It is even.
True.
It's even as a go get. Nigga, I don't care where you from. I pay you this amount of money.
You better do it.
Like, you better figure it out. Yeah, but I definitely agree on that aspect. Detroit just scored touchdown. Sam Laporta, not Matt Stafford. See, Jared Goff. 21-10. I'm into this game, bro, because this was like a big trade. Like these teams literally swapped quarterbacks, and I can say it's been a pretty fair trade. You know, Stafford got a ring his first year, so like that was dope. And I was telling everybody, he literally made me look like a football genius when he did that.
When he won the first year?
When he won the Super Bowl. Because I was having a debate with some niggas that I work with, and I'm like, yo, bro, Matt Stafford is just like, bro, he's better than Matt Ryan. And they're like, he's not fucking better than Matt Ryan. And I'm like, he's better than Matt Ryan, bro. Like, and I was saying the whole year, I'm like, yo, you put a solid roster around him, a solid team, bro. Come on now. He is responsible for the two greatest receivers of all time, Calvin Johnson and Cooper Kupp. He's the source. He's the plug. Gotta respect that man. He's tough. But yeah, man. You got any new R&B or anything like that we need to be tapping into?
New R&B.
I see somebody just posted you.
Yeah.
Reposted. Who just posted you?
What's her name?
I swear, she was like, "This how you need to be jamming to my shit" or some shit like
Kaylin Arnold.
Who was that? Give me hip to her.
She's honestly, I didn't really know who she was until one of my sister's friends produced one of her songs, and he posted it, and I'm like, oh, this song kind of hard. And then I seen who it was. I'm like, oh, she kind of tough. So like, I honestly don't know where she's from, but her name's Kaylin Arnold. She has a EP out. This was, I think it dropped last year.
So are you? Was that you trying to whoop real quick? Like, are you trying to like work your move?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just vibing. No.
Fuck with my boy.
No, I've been made that video. I don't know why she just reposted that.
Hey man, she needed the Garth effect.
No cap.
She like, oh, he gonna boost the algorithm. They gonna tap in.
Yeah, but what else I got in here? Bro, I be listening to old music. I've been listening to Chris Brown's album Heavy.
The most recent one. The 40 song one.
How many songs has John got? 22.
22. Okay, nah, that's not bad. I don't think I heard the new one.
Hour 8 minutes. Yeah, I got some songs on there.
What should I listen to?
What's your vibe?
Shit, man. I just like I don't know. I have multiple vibes, but I just like good music, and I let the music set the tone for my vibes at certain moments. So
okay, I say pause. You can listen to Bouncing. No One Else featuring Friday.
Okay, I'll fuck with Friday.
And Midnight Freak is a well written song. Shout out to Ye Ali. He wrote that
Okay.
song. Yeah. Let's see what else I got. My boy OSA out of UK, he got a EP out. It's called Nebula. You're on fire.
Yeah.
And Jordan Ward, man, it hasn't really been. I mean, the year just started out, but like, I feel like it's gonna be a good year for music.
Yeah, it's on a strong trajectory right now. I'll say I agree. I will agree.
And I really wish like I could talk about like I'll tell you off the air, but like, bro, I really wish I could tell you where I was at.
Nah, like it's crazy. I just reached out to my guy, Peyton, man. Look, man, if you ever fucking come across this video, bro, reach out to me. Like this is my guy I met when I used to work at Barcelona, and he was one of like the first, like I guess you could say, celebrity friends, quote unquote. I wouldn't really call him a friend, but we're good associates. When we see each other, we speak good conversation, like, and he ended up becoming the main role on All American Homecoming.
Okay.
Like right now, we watch that as Damon Sims, so the baseball player.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, reach out to him like when he's back in Atlanta, he got some free time. Like, bro, come fuck with us, come on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, like, he used to come to the job often when he was like in Atlanta and stuff like that. And like he was just telling me, like, I remember when he flew out for the cameo in All American before he actually got the main character role on the All American Homecoming featured on the HBCU in Atlanta. He went on the original one, like kind of when they was going on their college tours, and that's when he got introduced. So I remember that. And then I remember when he came back, and then he had told me, he was like, yeah, bro, like about to go back out there to LA to do some more, you know what I'm saying? And that shit kind of just transpired, and I'm just like, yo, like I'll be watching him like on TV, like, yo, this really, like, yo, this my man, bro, like, bro, when I first met him, we was just chilling, you know me, bro. I'm hospitable. I just talk to my guests, make a good time, conversation, and we got into the conversation of like, what do you do? He had 2 female friends with him, and they, he was keeping them out. She's like, I'll just be chilling in there, like, you don't know what he does, and I'm like, he looked familiar at the point, but I didn't really know. And they're like, oh, he act, and then like. He told me the shows and shit he was on, like he played on the quad and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, you definitely look familiar. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm so I just moved out here. It's like literally like second month I moved to Atlanta. This is when I knew shit was destined. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, nah, this is where I need to be. So we just chatting, and I'm like, yeah, I do this, I do that, I do poetry. He was like, well, spit a poem real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it kind of took me back to like my performing arts organization back in school. Like they used to just like put shit on, like put you on the spot
and just go.
So I was just ready though, like you know what I'm saying. And
what poem was it?
I think it was Whatever Happened to Love, which I'm about to do a visual for, a whole little visual concept. I'm about to drop that. Y'all stay tuned. That shit's gonna go crazy. So it's my poem Whatever Happened to Love that I wrote like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
It was that joint, and I only did a couple stanzas, and he was like, nah, that shit was hard, and he dapped me up with $100.
Oh wow! And
then still tipped like on the bill on top of that, but he was like, yo, take this and put it to whatever. Like I just spent it on some weed, but you know what I'm saying, like for real. I was like, you know what I'm saying, like, but that moment it was dope, and it was like more of like a reassurance that hey man, I am actually uber talented, and I and people recognize it. People of all levels and accomplishments and stuff like that. So from that moment, I was like, yeah, coming to Atlanta was definitely the right move. Like, and it just so happened to be that even him in that moment, like, it's so dope to me because he still wasn't even where he's at now. Like, he was still kind of like people knew him, but they didn't. But now it's like you're only one of the most like popular shows out there, like as a main character. Yeah. Gonna get more roles from that. Like it's definitely like that shit is tough. And I was like, oh, I know this nigga. Like we talk like regular conversations. Yeah. Like super shit. Like so those moments like that kind of put a perspective to me that everything that we doing is, God's plan and shit like that. And I feel like eventually, but it's like, damn, I used to be able to probably get a response, but now that this shit just lost in the sauce, so I need to finally get into contact. I don't work at the old restaurant that I used to, so I know that was his spot. That's where he would go to. So he probably still Frank was there, but like he was cool with all the coworkers, like all not just me, everyone that worked there. Like we all know him, like you know what I'm saying, like
yeah, that's
so
what's up.
That shit is dope, man. I got some what is it called? It's not I'm in a film. It's funny I don't even know the film that I'm in, but it's on Tubi right now. It just dropped. I'm got a little DJ role. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I cannot remember the name, but it's by King June. The nigga dropped so much shit. I'm in another shit. I got a little cameo, you know, at the strip club. So I was thinking too about getting in some more like. I was thinking like, yo, maybe I want to try some roles, but it has to be more urban for me. It has to be more so like. Just to start, like I would want to do like a Black Dome, maybe like a Tyler Perry, or you know, I'm not gonna put no wig or no dress on. Yeah, it's not gonna give that, but or like you know, I would want to get like on like the Power series or something, BMF, like you know, like something that kind of I can relate to, like where it don't really feel like acting until I just get the rhythm, and then you know I would try greater roles because they're gonna be versatile. But that's something that I would consider like I wouldn't mind getting back into acting because I actually did several like stage plays in college and shit like that. I've been a preacher before, been a brother, all this shit, like you know what I'm saying. So I can't do it, but you know, one thing we got to learn is one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. One thing at a time, and I feel like that moment will come when it's for. It's not really like that's more so just like a bucket list thing. Like get a major role in a production film, as opposed to like I want to be an actor, like you know some shit. But you know, hopefully, you know, if we get big enough, and then you know, shit be like they want to just everybody, or they want to use us, you know, shit. We got cameo in a BHMPZ video, like it's a music video, just like it's Entourage, just little shit like that, bro. I'm just enjoying life, having fun, making connections. You got something for me, bro? I'm gonna show up big or small, whether you paying me or not. Like, you know, that's where I'm at right now. Outside of you know the Black Prosperity interviews, and shit like that, you gonna have to pay. Yeah, you gonna have to pay. Sorry. Respectfully, man. But outside of that, though, man, the whole team is whooping, and that's dope, man. I wish y'all could know, but y'all just gonna have to wait and stay tuned. But outside of that, do you have anything personally that you are working on that you can actually speak on?
Personally, it's my TikToks is blowing up.
Where you at now? Last time I saw was like 2 something. Are you still in there?
234 now.
And that's the main page?
It's the main one. Second one's at 30K.
You got the sauce.
Started uploading on YouTube. We at almost at 1,000 subs. We probably neck and neck with our platform, the Vision Work. But yeah, that stuff's working. Getting back into auditions and stuff. Still looking for an agent though. Still looking.
What are you looking for in an agent? Like, in case someone's out there looking and they're like they're scouting Garth chocolate and they want to know.
Just somebody that could book me auditions right now, man. We're not too.
Any particular roles in Keen, or you just
bro, anything right now, bro. I just need the footage. To be honest. But no, I'm open to anything. Nothing too crazy. But I'm open. Just ready to work.
What do you think your niche is? Like, what do you think what kind of roles you excel in the best, or you see yourself?
I can see myself starting off like a Jazz on Fresh Prince. Or like maybe like a Cole. Start off something like that. Or maybe
so like comedic satire.
Comedic relief type of vibe. Or even what's his name? I feel like I could go Franklin Saint too if I needed to. If I needed to,
I could see that. Yo, if they ever came out with like a biopic for Cam, would you audition?
Yes. Bro, I need that. I need that, bro. When I was on set at BMF, I'm like telling one of the writers, I'm like, if you ever write anything for Dipset, let me know. Like, what's up?
Like that'd be fire. I don't know. You might be a little bit taller than Cam.
We could work that out in post.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This stuff coming Halloween, bro. You might gotta get the pink fur, the pink jacket,
bro,
and
that
you did it already?
No. Literally, that's what I'm gonna do this year for Halloween. Because I'm gonna at least put the concept out there, and enough people say that I look like Cam, so somebody gonna see it that need to see it.
Bro, fuck around, get on. What's their podcast called with him and Mace?
I don't know what it's called, but they be geeking on that joint.
Yeah, they be whooping. I fuck with that joint. But get on that joint, like yeah, definitely can see that.
Or I might even do the one of the paid in full. I might post a TikTok using one of his scenes. I might do that. Yeah, see what happens.
I don't know. We might have to do that. We might have to get the actual camera out for that one.
We could figure something out.
Yeah,
we could figure something out. But yeah, definitely. I feel like in a way that might, because the way that everybody's like, yo, you look like him. Yo, is that your kin? Like, you know him? Yo, I gotta take a picture. You look smack like him. That's my uncle. Like, mad people say that.
That shit crazy.
Mad people say that.
Yeah, we might have to get out there and do that. We might definitely have to get out there and do that.
Mad people say that. And I need to figure that out.
So, like, with the whole TikTok wave right now, I heard it's getting a little bit more difficult to kind of, like, grow your content and build your followers. Like, why is that? Is that because too many people were kind of like...
Everybody's like, oh, TikTok, everybody booming. Let's go. I feel like, yeah, anything that's new and you see people doing good at it, everybody's going to try to jump on it. Pause. But same with music in a way. Everybody wants to sound the same because they know it worked for somebody else. So it's the same with TikTok. Everybody's either doing the same thing or everybody's posting. Everybody wants to be a content creator because it's what everybody's doing. But I feel like if that's why you're doing it, you shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
And if you don't have the passion behind it, if you don't really want to entertain, you shouldn't do it. Because there's people that come to me all the time, ask for advice, and they want to know how to. I'm gonna give you the advice, regardless, because that's just who I am. But when I don't see you applying that advice, I'm like, why did you even ask for it in the first place?
Literally, like, so what are like the contingencies you think that you do need in order to kind of like actually find success now
in TikTok? Number one would be consistency. Number two would be it's basically the same as before, but find your niche. So consistency, find what TikTok likes, and once you find what TikTok likes, do that to the best of your ability and post at the right time. And I'm still trying to figure out the new times and everything, but like, it's still.
Like, I would also like to think too, though, like, I think this is the way of the world, even through the internet. Even though the internet pushes out false propaganda and fallacies, it also, on the same token, appreciates authenticity.
And just be yourself, too.
Like, and like, genuine. Like, if you, like, literally, I tell people all the time, like, the best content are things that you enjoy and that you do well. You know what I'm saying? And typically, those things go hand in hand. If you enjoy something, you do it well. Like, bro, there's literally people that be on live doing the wildest of things, bro. Like, it's this one nigga with 1 million followers. All he does is eat an egg every time you join.
Bro, I see one boy, he has a beard, and he be putting milk or something on his beard. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Bro, it gets crazy.
And people is watching it, though.
Watching. I be stuck on the joint watching sometimes, like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I just be so lost. Like, yo, nah, TikTok is not TikTok damn near the dark web. They show literally everything but fights.
They do.
Like, everything but fights, bro. I'm like, you might as well just show fights at this point.
And then everybody was doing the AI trend. But I feel like TikTok is another app where you don't have to be, you know how Instagram, you got to be polished and you got to make sure you're your best self all the time. TikTok is like, you can come as who you are.
Non-denomination type shit.
Just vibe out. And I feel like that's why it's such a big platform, because you don't have to impress anybody. You can just be yourself and figure out your own way.
Like, and that's what I say, bro. Like, this shit takes a true passion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I drive up to the station, you know, it takes, you know, we come from the same area. Like, shit, it takes us both about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
To get up here, you know, to entertain you 10 people on here or you 6 people on here, but I love it, you know, because sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 30, sometimes like, you know what I'm saying? But this is something that I genuinely enjoy doing, and it's therapeutic and a piece. Like, I literally be tired. So like, I'm like, yo, I don't feel like doing this. Like, because, you know, I have a 9 to 5 too. So like, I'm literally balancing, which a lot of creators don't like to speak to the other aspect of like when it is when you're pursuing your entrepreneurship passions, creatives, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm using my 9 to 5 to fund the engine of all of this, but with that I'm gonna be extremely tired, and I've accepted that challenge with open arms. But it's like, I genuinely enjoy this, and after watching like Mr. Beast, his whole little shit, bro, and
he's a genius.
Literally, like, bro,
genius.
Literally, like, it just shows, like, to me, all I got from that was like, bro, if you just fucking just keep going, if you just literally fucking keep going, bro, like, people might not be tapped in, bro, but I'm telling you, it just takes that one moment, and but you won't get that one moment if you just let go, because you get frustrated with where you at. It's always about where you're going.
Definitely.
And the thing is, he was always authentically being himself, and that shit just took him, bro. Like, and you have to also be innovative, like, come up with the concept or something that people aren't doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're sitting on our gold mine because our platform, our network channel features so many different we have interviews, we have freestyles, we have radio, we have podcasts, we have shorts, we have interviews, like, we have everything under the media hip hop culture realm. Like, it consists of that. And no, we're not the first to do it or we're the last to do it, but we're uniquely doing it. You know what I'm saying? In the way that we present it, in the way that it's laid out, like, it's a one-stop shop, you know, which is why ours is starting to garner the success. You know what I'm saying? Probably in the last month, we're plus 150 subscribers. Like, that's insane. When it literally would probably be maybe 1 or 2 subscribers added a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? But within the last couple of months, like, the subscribers have jumped. Like, since Tuesday, we've already got 30 plus subscribers. Like, and if you are on YouTube, you know what I'm like, let's get a round of applause for the hustle and the grind on the network page, man. Shout out to Juice right now, the mastermind behind that, man. You know what I'm saying? Really, really helping get funding that engine on the back end with all the technical shit. But like, if you understand anything about YouTube, bro, and gaining likes and subscribers, bro, it's difficult. It's not like any other social media platform, bro. Like, so literally, and we on the road to 1,000. Y'all subscribe, like, and comment. We got a few more ways to go, but we on the way. 100th episode is approaching. You know, we got 35 more to go. You know, we gonna send the RSVP for those who want to come for that show, but you know, we doing it big, man. I'm hoping that it should be warm by the time we get to that. That's 30 episodes from now. We do about 3 a week.
Yeah, it should be. So
7 times 3, what's that? That's 21. That's 7 weeks is what? That's almost a month. That's almost 2 months. 10. That's 21 shows. We do another, you know, so 21 times. I'm just doing the math, like, roughly.
It should be
like, this should be April.
April, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It should be warm. It should be nice. Like, it should be around that. If I'm mapping my shit out right, like, because 7 times 3 is 21.
Yeah.
7 weeks is almost 2 months. I add another 3 shows. That's 1 week. That's 24. Another 3, 27. Another 3, 30. Like, that's a whole nother month. You know what I'm saying? We in January, February, March, April, back into March, early April, maybe. You know, just depending. And here in Georgia, it gets warm pretty early, so you know we're gonna get that little cold front in February, and then we'll be good though, man. But this shit's going up, and that's definitely the word of the day is. Well, I'm gonna give you 2 words: consistency and persistence.
Persistence is a big one.
Like, bro, because this shit is not like in order for content creating to be fun, you have to be doing something that is fun to you. that you enjoy doing, or else it's just gonna feel like every other thing else in your life, a fucking job, bro.
Yeah,
like, cause it is like, and this shit takes hours, and it's like a 24/7 on call job. Like you're always constantly thinking of ways to be innovative, create new concepts, to get ahead. Especially because the playing field, there's so many dope individuals out here taking advantage and getting an earlier head start at it than you did. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about when you start though. You know, but definitely that's what my advice that I give to people.
Yeah, and one thing I say to people all the time is like, if you will do it with like nobody that's watching, then that's what you should be doing. Yeah. Like if it takes people to watch it for you to start doing it, then you shouldn't be, pursuing that. Literally. Yeah.
That's with anything. Like you can't tell me you love something that you wouldn't do when people aren't around to watch and praise it.
Like I remember back in middle school, I had the laptop, had a camera on it, bro. I used to make videos on it just to watch for myself. Like not even post them or nothing. So like, yeah.
Zone, what up, bro? Like I remember, bro, like I always did shit that I want. Like I remember when when Jerkin came out, you know what I'm saying? Like I was on it. Like we was trying to get Velados. We was trying to go join tournaments in Cali. Like nigga, I was really like, I don't have to finish high school if I keep pin dropping like this, nigga. Like I always been just into, and we have, bro, I have a video, an old video, about like 15 years ago, maybe 14 years ago, when we was jerking on the at my at my father's crib, R.I.P. like outside, like making videos, like shit outside the library. I got one in my football jersey. The game had got canceled. It went to the library. We made a video, like talk about, bro. Me and Juice had different crews. Like we would battle each other. Oh God, bro. This nigga Juice could dance like Moose, bro. Back when we was kids, Juice was a Mick Jagger ass nigga, bro. Oh God, I don't know what happened now, but nah.
He's too cool.
Too cool. I think he got too tall.
I'll still be dancing.
Oh yeah, you ain't take no time off though. Slim tall too. He be dancing, so I don't know. Like, but bro really used to like. It was him and my other bro. Like I remember, like in the 8th grade, like it was the biggest anticipated dance battle ever, bro. Like oh God, bro. Like we was waiting, like.
Yo, that's tough.
But if you look, it's funny though. Looking back at it right now, like that's why I don't be surprised at who Juice is now and what he does, what he's accomplished. Because it's just like you see it in people from a young age, just the creativity and talent. It's about just people buying into that and not being swayed by different influences and shit like that, and staying focused. Like that's really the key. That's the difference between a lot of people, bro. Yeah. Influences and choosing the path. So many creative, talented people, whether it be athletically, musically, that could have gone as far as they chose to, but it's influences, man. That's why I just always try to preach like peace and light. Like I got lucky in my situation that I spoken on Tuesday. Like I got lucky. Like everybody don't get lucky. You feel me? That one time that it is for you to learn, that be your only time, because you might lose your life or you might have to go to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally got lucky to, stop surrounding myself around certain things and individuals. And it's not to say that I'm still not flawed and that I still don't do things of the world that might not always be the most appropriate or maybe the most healthiest. You know what I'm saying? But they're habits that you're learning to break and deal with and trying to tone down. But it's a process. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So, we all still have our vices. So it's not to make it seem like I'm perfect, but that's the main thing. I just really want to just get out here to this youth, man. Like, bro, that's all I want them to see. When they see us, bro, I just want them to just be motivated. Like, you can be this. Like, if you're that kid in class that fucks with technology and tech, like, the kids might laugh at you now, but you're gonna be way more successful than them at the end of the day. Like you're 12 years old right now, and I know it's hard to imagine your life 10, 11 years from now, bro. But if you continue to indulge in that, bro, in 10 years, I promise you'll have the last laugh. Like you'll be out of this world. You'll be light years ahead of your peers.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's probably one of the hardest things for people in general to, I guess, conquer in a way, is not caring what other people think about them and what they want to do. So I feel like really that should be the first goal in everybody's aspiration in whatever they want to do in life. Mm-hmm. Figure out how to not care what other people think about you when you want to do what you want to do. So I feel like once you conquer that, then the world is your oyster, bro. And realize that you could do everything through Christ, and then that as well. So those two things.
Mm-hmm. For sure, man. I definitely agree with that. Man, this game's getting good. It's 21-17 at the half. Detroit's up. Like I said, I told you, I don't think no defense going to be in playing. They both cooking right now.
They are.
Both going crazy. Soulful Sunday. Hey, look, too, I was just talking to Kim earlier before we cut the live stream on. We're definitely going to work on getting that live caller in so people can call in live and interact with y'all like that, doing things like that nature, man. We definitely want to start, taking y'all advice. Well, listening to y'all comments and thoughts and, things that you have, because, each one teach one. We all, just because we have the platform, don't mean we above y'all and not worth y'all knowledge and game. You feel me?
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
We all just people at the end of the day.
That's it, man. But, we're not going to whoop too much. We're going to end the show a little bit early tonight. I'm tired. Garth got shit going on. Right. We're going to just chill, though. But, y'all make sure that y'all tune in, subscribe, comment, like at Vision Network. Follow me at SwoThePoet _ on all platforms.
Garth Chocolate on everything.
Yeah, man, and stay tuned, man. We got a much more high-quality content to drop and come out to you, man. So DM if you want to be featured on the platform, man. I got the Black Prosperity. If you want to just do a vision talk, whatever you got going on, man, like just tap in. Let's work. We ready to work this year, you know what I'm saying? But that's it. Peace, love, and happiness. You heard? Shout out to my New York niggas. Dead ass, P.
Dead ass.
But, all right, Kim, you can take us out, brother.